Well, hello everybody. I just wanted to create an extra video today, something I wanted to send to you. As you'll know from the last talk that I gave, I referred to my friend who had made a physical representation of that road image, that prophetic word that I had had. It may interest you to know that that person then sent it off to their mum. She sent it off to various friends, and it seems as though this word has really touched a number of people within the church. And one of those persons who received it said it was something important for the whole church. So as you can appreciate, I'm deeply humbled by this because I just simply prayed and tried to hear the Lord as I always do. And then obviously sort of sent it to you first, and it's gone on from there. But the interesting thing is, and I may mention again about this in the video that you've just listened to, is one of our church members was particularly touched by this picture and told me about how they thought about how there was provision, these different jars, these different blessings of God along the whole road, the whole life journey, that God had already prepared in advance for us the provision we would need to go on that journey. And, having spoken again to that person, he feels very strongly that this is a word for our church at this time. They're absolutely passionate that this is an important word for our church. And he was likening it to a bit like when you have communion, we're all together and we take of the bread and we take of the wine. And he was feeling that it's really important we don't just hear this word, but we actually reach out with our hands by faith and take from God of these various blessings that will come along the way. So it's an act of faith on our part, and he feels it's really important that we do this. He also had another thought, and that is this, that sometimes when we're hungry, we do go and feed and have something to eat, and that sort of gives us our strength back. But sometimes as Christians, we can feel so hungry that we can't be bothered to reach out and take what the Lord has given to us. But the problem with that is, of course, is if we don't take of God's blessing, we then ironically get even weaker and we feel like truly giving up. So I think this is an important picture. And I've kind of weighed it up as I talk to this person and just thinking about the people I know who've received it. And for some reason or other, known only to God, he has decided to bless us in this particular way. So may I ask that we together genuinely take this picture on board, this word, and go on that road trusting that God will give us all that we need on it, and that we can indeed receive afresh from him. Water in the desert place, bread, the figs, the worship, all those things we need. Indeed, a road in bloom even when things are hard. The desert road, a way of blessing, contrary to what it might seem, for the glory of God. Bless you today. Thanks for listening. Amen.